And we are live, back for more Supermarket Simulator here at Geek Variants. Welcome in. If you're new, welcome to the channel first and foremost. Happy to have you. Pleasure to enjoy the all that comes with shopping together, virtually, while everyone else is spending the money rather than us. Because, man, I can't tell you the number of times Amazon be getting me. Me and my fabulous crew of 8 employees, including our best manager, Stone Cold Berg, and the 6 people. They just stock our stuff. A lot of good stuff there. Very happy to see what we got going on. But let me catch you up to speed. We redid the floors apparently last episode. I may have done that to me, so that's on me. What we also did, well, or going to be doing, I should say, by the end of this episode, ideally, is buying a new product license for 2 more cheeses, some clotted cream, pasta penne, rice, sugarcane, and yogurt, which is a lot of new items as opposed to, saving up the extra 10 grand. Then going for the cleaner dishwasher tablet, dish soap lemon, that kind of stuff. Soon we'll have, even books popping their way onto our shelves. But after this license, we will definitely need to go on and save up for the next big thing, which would be another $24,000 to increase the size of the store. So, first things first, do what we can, and go from there. So with that being said, let's just go in and enjoy the store. In the meantime, I did move to the shelves. I already had this fridge that was empty. It was right over there. I swapped the 2 small water fridges over with this one so I can just put the cheese, the yogurts, the creams, whatever the case may be in there. And I may even splurge and add another yogurt fridge, or just buy a big one and put it right here and just, too high on this one, too high on the other one, and just put the other small one on a shelf in the back for some other occasion. It's not really that expensive to buy a new fridge, because, if you're willing to buy new licenses, you should be willing to buy the new stuff. Speaking of things that are paid for, hey, to help pay the bills, by all means, be sure to hit that lovely like button. It is free. Or if you love the content and want to continue to partake in everything we have going on here at Geek Variants and not miss any of the exciting content as things are rocking and rolling, by all means, the subscribe button is also entirely free, and we appreciate having you on here and joining the great Geek Variant community that we are growing, thanks to you, the viewer. But enough about paying the bills of the like, comment, subscribe, YouTube's algorithm. I've hit all of the necessary things, just like she just got hit necessarily because she was trying to steal. Doesn't pay, folks. It does not pay. Crime was not the answer. She did the crime. And she got hit on the head big time. Go ahead and place an order for this. Go ahead and also start working on these windows. Can't remember the last time I cleaned these things, so let's go ahead and get those nice and tidied up. Everything looks quite a bit better, and I'll go ahead and take this into the back so we can put it away where we properly need it to go. So is that a whole bunch of good stuff. Like what we're seeing thus far. Things are moving, things are grooving. They've got plenty of boxes for plenty of wares. We've got some trash on the ground here. And someone decided that one of the bottles was a bit stanky, so they got rid of it. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look. Anything here, anything there. Looking quite good. Happy to see that otherwise. Be able to go ahead and put this on here. Part of me still also wonders if I really needed to purchase this detector. I'm just going to hire security to go ahead and do it. He just needed the cameras because it syncs into him and his little Bluetooth piece here and tells him what's going on. So maybe this is just in case he fails, which thus far he's not. He ran past me in the time frame which I highlighted him, to notice that somebody else was trying their hands at having some items that didn't belong to them without paying for it. Gotta love that. Got to love the energy in which he brings to his job each and every time. We got stuff going on. That exclamation point was handled by our manager rather astutely, per usual. So things are moving, they're grooving. We like what we see here thus far. Let me get our order for tomorrow kind of finalized, so I can know what to expect for the coming days, as I need to always be on top of things for our order. I know there's extras there, but I'm still just going to go ahead and go with the non-cautious approach, as Tuesdays, The second day, my goodness, is usually not as action-packed as day 1 or day 3, and that's usually where most of our profit comes from. Because if you guys remember and have been following along with the series, being subscribed helps for that. You get to go ahead and see that every single day we go 3 in-game days for 1 day's worth of content, whether it be on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, noon Pacific Standard Time, or 1 Pacific Standard Time on some interesting days, where we have content rolling out. That day 1, I usually have everything prepped up, double stocked all the way in the back up to the rafters for that first opening day, so we can kind of spend more time just walking around, talking around, seeing what's going on with the folks, seeing how things are going, moving, grooving, all that exciting stuff. So that by the time day 3 rolls around, we're still in a decent situation. Not always great, but decent will do. And then always remember, around 5:30 in your in-game time, because remember, this game is on Steam. It is very affordable. It's very high quality. It is tons of fun. You can go ahead and get it for just a couple bucks and enjoy all that entails coming with it. So very happy to have you on board. Be sure to also enjoy your own game in your free time and make the store as you see fit. This is non-modded, so it's just, the basic standard game. The music, the store, everything, all intellectual properties of the lovely series that creator himself, or herself. Not really sure the specifics on that. Looks like we're going to have a pretty decent sized day in terms of business, but I still think in terms of profit, we're probably going to be hurting. I have some shelves already cleaned out for what the next step will be. Go ahead and get rid of that other yogurt one, because I'll put the other yogurt right up there when we get there. I need to also take a look and see. The rice has plenty of room to just go right up here. We have some more pasta. Pastas are entirely full, so I'll probably go ahead and just put it right opposite the other pasta, because this is spaghetti. And there's some noodles. This is the actual other pasta we have here, and then we get into the flour section with the bread. Let's kind of keep things semi-tight, semi-uniform. I mean, it's not ideal, it's not perfect, but at the same time, I think it's a winning strategy overall to ensure that we can have the most amount of success and fun throughout our day here at Geek Variants with you, the viewer. I'm gonna go ahead and take this trash out. Don't need it here. It's 9 p.m. We should technically be closed, but people are still filing on in. Probably got, looks like at least 2 more customers filing on in, and that should be it for the day. I wonder if you can hit your own security guy with a bat. I want to risk it. Good. And I didn't end up hitting one of the customers by accident, because you can do that, but then you lose their business, and usually your business does take a hit the next day, so at least it's realistic in that regard, that they are making sure if you're going to play silly things happen. So let's go ahead and put that there, top that off. And then one of the community's favorite things we do over here, yeet, right over there in the corner. Beautiful to see. He hasn't been too active today, so things are probably moving along pretty succinctly. Okay, good. He's doing that. I bring it on over here. Nope. We ran out. Got it. Good to go. I was just standing here waiting for some excitement to have happened. Let me go ahead and grab some of the tea in the back. I think that could be one of the moves we take here to help restock while we're just kind of waiting on the last few customers to check on out for the day. There's that topped off, and that's 20 and 20. Good to go. Got maybe 2 or 3 customers left hanging out. I will say, ever since we've hit our new record and new quota for customers, we have been just doing business like you would not believe. The episodes have gotten a little bit longer in that regard, just due to that little side effect there. So 4 there, topped off, and there we go. Put the other 3 back, we'll be good to go. Making sure I'm doing my part, so I'm the manager who isn't just standing here running his mouth, telling you what you need to do, and not actually helping. 1 last customer. Don't worry, the pressure is on, but you've spent, oh wow, you spent a lot of money. Will we get to 200? I'm looking for 200. We hit 200. What a gentleman. What a scholar. What are you doing? Sneaking in last customer? I hope it was ample amount of products, because we ended on a 200, and that for me was it. I was quite happy with what we had going on. I'm gonna go grab some coffee while I'm waiting on him to figure out what else he's gonna add to everything, because why not? Now this box is gonna be absolutely ran through, so let's not worry about it too much. The manager will handle it. That goes up there. And 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we have 8s all the way up top, 6s on the bottom. Beautifully done. And watch this. Boop. Let's go faster. Just kind of expedite this. Looks like you made it worth it, though. Another extra $126 is always appreciated. Now get the heck out of Dodge. I need to pay my staff, which is another $700. See how we did. 100 happy customers. We seem to be hitting in a reasonable ballpark. We lost $800 because we spent so much on supplies and staff payment. Without further ado, order for the day. There you guys go. Enjoy. We're open. I'll go pay the bills and adjust the prices. Usually takes them till about 8 a.m. in order to get things handled. Again, look for your current cost. In that middle row, 107, 240. We're going to go ahead and make that 220. Not 223, 220. From here, we're just going to go rather quickly. Sorry about that, folks. We have this raise, $9, so I'll make it $8.80. Get reasonably close. I'm not trying to run anybody out of house and home. $15.93. Let's make it $15.75. Good stuff. Everything only went up. So yeah, 3 items of green arrows went up. Good to go. We did pretty decently. Let me help them by putting away some of this inventory while we wait on people to mosey on through the store. Another thing of chicken right up here. Top shelf item. Good stuff. Good to see. If I didn't walk into the shelf, that would be fantastic. We have some of the WC Boof right up there. That one seems to be a happy 2-shelf item that has worked itself out in only so many regards for us. More toilet paper. The last item of extreme distance she just tried to steal. Well, got hers. Running in heels, though. Impressive. I'm not mad at that whatsoever. Move on over, honey. Boom, right there. Put that away. This music is boring me. Swing it on out. Next, we have apple juice. Where we're gonna put the apple juice? Right here. Orange juice. There you go. Are we already out of sushi? Yeah, I was gonna say, he probably still has the other box. I'm just making sure we're covered. Chuck. We have that and that. Good stuff. And then the milk itself. Some quick little additions that should really help us. Someone carrying a large box? Someone is. So we'll just add to the order. Good stuff. And now we have our first gentleman of the day, who was not really behaving as he should, and got the bat. What needs to be cleaned in this store? Let's start with bring out the mop. There's a couple spots in the back corners, so that's fine. I'm gonna say, where in the world is this one? There we go. Let me bring out a sponge. We'll clean the windows on the inside while we're thinking about it. It looks like I just washed our manager's face. Just trying to help him out, but definitely something you should probably call HR about if that's happening to you in real life. Don't let it happen to you. There we go. Now it's more level, more uniform as far as the items themselves go. Bring on the sushi, bring it on over here. Just double up on it, as there's only about 8 per box, so we're not really going too crazy with it. Just enough to keep us afloat. This flour supreme goes up here. I know I don't have that. Grab 2 of those. Some bread, even though it's doubled. Where did all the rice go? Mashed potatoes. I think I just saw him with that extra box, but let's be sure. French fries, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're loaded. We should have exactly what we need now. That should cover the day. Somebody else attempted it, and well, I don't think it worked out for him. Move these french fries right up here. French fries. Swing it on back over. We have, boom, rice. Rice. Right there. Rice, baby. Rice. Back here. Got that cleverly covered. Next thing on our to-do list, milk. Bottom shelf item directly in front of us. Clear path. Very easy to follow. Nothing too crazy here. Got some more flour. Looks like they already grabbed the other box. So that is a bit nope, it's right here. I thought they already grabbed it, so I was about to be a teeny bit concerned, because that doesn't seem to be necessarily good. It means we're lower than I would have expected us to be. The store's getting filthy, so let's grab you. Trash. We got more of that lying around. Usually around one of these corners that I run right through. We just have a lot of muddy spots. Got it. Bring out the mop. We got at least 2 of them I saw. I ran past one, inevitably. Want to make sure all of these spots are addressed. There, people are happy and safe. We got a nice and tidy store. This looks like we have some olive oil. Let's go ahead and put you back down here. And turn on the light for everybody. There you go. She just tried to steal. Don't think that worked out in her favor. Have a good one, sister. It was a mistake. Stone Cold Berg does not miss with the bat. And then peanut butter. Let's go ahead and put you up over here. Beautifully done. Nothing to really worry about there. Then chicken. Let's go ahead and put you back up. Top shelf item. Start getting the order ready for tomorrow. Making sure we have all of the necessary items handled for what we have going on. Got 2 of those. Now you. Good here, good there, there. Coffee. It's going to be the big order, usually going into day 3, because now we can definitely see what I have been ignoring and what we need to fix up and tidy up going into that day. Still pretty good on those, so I'm not mad at that. Selling ketchup and apparently tuna at a rapid rate. Never thought I'd see those words together in that order, but here we are. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good stuff. Everything's covered here. Soda. Grab the extras because we are back into single digits for a couple of these. Apple juice for sure. Milk 6-pack. Grab 3 just because it seems to be the right idea. And it's 9 o'clock, so now I can't place an order, but we have what I think we're going to need moving forward. That's going to upset a couple customers. Let me grab that. We have a spot that needs to be mopped. For some reason, my brain was trying to put those like 2 words together and it just completely stalled. You could see the gears were attempting to turn, but nothing officially happened. And that seems to be the problem for me. Going over here, grab the honey, but another shoplifter thwarted. He just has a never-ending job, and he's been worth every penny thus far. He has definitely worked out in our favor. Happy to have him, and happy things seem to be working, so I'm not going to really try and stir things up in that regard. It looks like it's casting like an odor like over here, but I don't see anything to really sell that effect. Let's go ahead here. What's that? Windows clean, floors are tidied. Double check for mopping. 1 spot over here. Let me go grab that. Happy to help, folks. Happy to help. I apparently just mopped the floor with her. That's interesting. Nice and clean, no garbage. Things are going good. Happy to see what we have going on here. Let's kind of take in what we have. Make sure that there's no more attempted thievery. I will stand by, ready to go and ready to swing. See if I can find them before he does. Because because that would definitely be very interesting. Manager's already on the scene. Where in the world could the next shoplifting attempt come from? Going into the back section. Nope, everything's clear. Everything's tidy. Making sure I'm on to everybody. I almost can't even hit our own workers. Times are a-changing. Times are a-changing. It's a little rough out here. Looks like we're not going to have another one for the day. I'll just, put up the bat for the day and call it good. We gave it a good college try, just eventually got stopped. There we go. 2, 3, and 1, 2. That way it just looks like it's cascading as people are actually taking the item. That's a little trick that they have going on here. Whoop. Wide left, so I'm just going to pick it up and save myself the embarrassment. It's 9 p.m. Basically everyone's checked out. We are on what appears to be our last customer. Anybody else hiding around the corners here? Nope, I don't see them. I got my order for tomorrow ready to go. Thank you for your patronage, sir. Have a good one. See how we did. Another 100 happy customers. Made over $5,000. That's an insane day of profit. I don't think I've ever had a day that profitable for ever. So now that I placed that order, day 3 is going to be just horrendous. Something's going to go horribly, horribly wrong, and we won't be able to make things up with any terms of profit. $12.91. It's now $20, so $19.80. Bump it up a bit. There's got to be a price down just to average things out, unless I'm having a full episode of prices only going up, which would be just insanity. I thought I saw one go down. There it is, right at the very bottom. So I'm now way overpriced. So let's make that a good old $19.30, which is terrible because now it's actually in the red in terms of profitability. What do we got going on here? We're gonna get the music going. There we go. Corrected and fixed. I'm gonna grab the tablet because I know I'm probably gonna be low on a couple things that normally I'm not. If I can remember what I got, that always tends to help drastically in terms of resupplying the store. And then I know the pizzas are usually something I ignore too much. And then the cereals, I'm just going to grab a single of all of them, even though I know they're in a good spot. Just because I know the fact, well, I know for a fact, I should say, use proper English here, that the shelves, in fact, are low. So I want them to be able to have the product necessary for when that time comes. Grab the next item. This is our medium roast coffee. Let's go ahead and put it up there. Move on to our next section. And then, yep, they had a bad day. But again, don't try any funny business. Things usually tend to work out better for you. Is this going right here? Yes, it is. It is our lasagna. I want to make sure it's the right item, right time. Then we have some cheese. This cheese has always been right there. Just wanted to visually confirm that. Some of the items have fallen into the street, so I'll have to go get that. This kind of coffee, right there. Then swing it on back. What has fallen? Let me push this in so that's better. There, that's fine. I'll put it right there so we can go and at least get it out of the street. That goes here. Yep, I thought he was picking it up. Apparently he wants nothing to do with it now. It has been touched or tainted by me in some way, manner, shape, or form. He just disappeared through the boxes. He's like some kind of superhero. He was like Plastic Man, just blending in with his environment to the point we were no longer able to see him. Grab this, because this toilet paper goes right up there. Just wanted to see what he was going to grab. Milk 6-pack. Let's go ahead and put that up top. Beautifully done. We were low on it because it looks like people were going ahead and clamoring for it. This crispy chibi kind of looks like Tom Nook. Nintendo, don't come after me. Just saying. that the game had some semblance of likeness to it. From here, we have Comté cheese. Goes right there, which is just our version of Swiss cheese. We have olive oil, the green variety, right there. The yellow variety is, for some reason, just above it. I don't remember what my logic was pertaining to that at the time. Seems I ordered it in bulk, though. So, that's something of note. The store is getting quite filthy, but I need to get the inventory in. So, you're boosting. You're boosted. Let me go ahead and grab the mop. There's only one spot to mop. Interesting. So it's just got a lot of garbage. Yep, right there. All standing right next to me. Maybe I need to take myself out while we're at it. Definitely not moving and grooving in the correct direction. Right. That should be everything. I still got to get the windows, though. So let me go grab the sponge. Nice little clean wipe. And now we're as cleanly as we're going to be. On top of things as best as possible. And take this sugar. They're still running around. They're doing their thing. Goes up top. Always been a top shelf item. And just so I can reorganize what's what everywhere. Now everything's nice and tidy. Because anytime you reorder another item, it makes things nice and clean so that everyone can kind of gather from it and I can see exactly what the size of the box's approximation is, which I found rather helpful, to be honest. That's garbage. Came in there to turn on the lights, but there was just trash right on the floor in front of me, so it just made sense to handle business as best I could at that time. Got this flour. This is the red label. Goes right there, right under where the blue label is supposed to be. Then we have the chicken wangs. Let's go ahead and put you right there where you're supposed to be. I'm unsure of what we have here for you. So let's just add those to the order. The panic purchases on day 3 are very real, folks. Day 3 is always the one where I'm going to go overboard on something that I probably didn't need to. Like, for some reason, I keep having this sugar show up even though I haven't ordered any, I don't think, in a while. So that might be a glitch, but that's not the end of the world. As you're seeing, we're appearing to be plenty comfortable in order to make that next big move up in terms of getting that nice license that's really going to help us out for next episode. But having a record profit day definitely didn't hurt yesterday. Go over here, we have the shampoo. Go ahead and put that up there. Good stuff, nice to see. Tuna, let's go ahead and put you back up where you need to be. Right there. Man, the amount of people attempting to get away with some sneaky stuff for today's episode has been a record high. Record high profits, record theft attempts. Interesting that those two things happen to coincide, but here we are. Here we are, folks. Spaghetti right down there. Moving on over, we have some macaroni elbows right there. Good stuff, nice to see. Then we have some flour. Boop. It's 9 p.m., so if I don't have something, well, that's just gonna be it. That's all she wrote, folks. Put this back up here. Moving on over, we have potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Alright. Comment below if you understand the reference there. We have Choky Pick. It looks like Teddy Graham cereal over here in the back. Love to see that. Excuse me, everybody. Doing the best we can with what we've got. More toilet paper. Right there. Followed by more potatoes. Seems I loaded up on that, but I don't think I ordered a lot of chicken. That could come back to bite me. That could be an actual problem. Macaroni elbows. I definitely panic ordered those probably twice, going back and forth, maybe a third time. You never know with what we got in the very last box. We have some sugar. Go ahead and put that there. And that's that. That's all she wrote, folks. We don't got it. We don't got it. Is there anything that's super... Yep, couldn't find it. Cleaner. Which goes right here. Wonder how many people I'm overall going to see say we didn't have that. Everything else looks like it is held and or maintained. That huge empty fridge just gave me a moment, but otherwise seems to be good. So we'll have a couple unhappy customers, but overall, nothing that I would consider completely out of line. So I'll go grab some bread and get started putting that away while I kind of wait on this day to wrap on up. Next time we open up a new episode, we will... Oh, that's not where that goes. Uh-oh. That means I have done the ordering incorrectly, probably. Oops. The day ends with nothing but errors. And a bad throw there, so that's something we're gonna have to correct. Guess, yeah, this is all... Oh boy. Those are supposed to be there. Yikes. That would explain why we're low. We should have ran out of more stuff. I just genuinely looks like we lucked out in ways that we probably shouldn't have. So that's a tad on the annoying side, but everybody is loaded up. There we go. Bread. Whoop. And then I'll have to go ahead and recirculate that spot so everyone knows we're good to go in that regard. Got this cola up here. Boom. Dark cola. We're gonna put you up here. 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, up 5, 5, 6, and 6. There we go. Good stuff. Nice to see. One more throw. Nice and short. Last 4 customers, I should say, are checking out. And then we'll be able to close this bad boy up and move on to our next day's worth of business. Finishing up well over $27,000. Yep, we couldn't find the cleaner. That's going to just keep hurting me. And then this gentleman will probably say much the same. We'll be in a really bad spot over there, but hey. Nope, he wasn't looking for it. So that helps. That being said, I've been Brett for Geek Variants. What will help? You hitting that like button, that subscribe button. 5 products not found, 100 customers. We'll see you in the next episode.